All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday stretch break. Happy Inauguration Day. Hope everybody has actually been getting some work done today, not just listening to the awesome music. Very special stretch break today because we are stretching, and then I hope you all stay on if you're able to, because me and the team are going to tackle fitness myths. So, those same myths you saw in the fitness myth quiz, which you hopefully took either today or at some point in the recent past. We're going to answer all your questions, so stick around for that. If you can't stick around, that's okay because we'll be recording it and it will be up on our YouTube channel. So, um, very excited for that. Go ahead, as always, and if there's something you want to focus on, go ahead and drop it in the chat box. We did a lot of push-ups today with Luis in Luis's class. I think I did over 100. I'm feeling good right now. It's probably not going to feel that great tomorrow, so we'll be doing some neck, some shoulders, some chest, some upper back, as well as some lower body hip stuff too. So, not seeing anything else. So let's go ahead and get started in standing. Something a little new today to get us started off, and then we'll make our way down to the mat eventually. So what we're going to do is something new. We're going to interlace our fingers. You can bring them up above your head if you'd like, but go ahead and interlace your fingers. And then we're going to drop our hands behind our head. And then what we're going to do from here is we're going to slowly start to drop one elbow to the side, and then we're going to go the other way, squeezing your shoulder blades as you do this. So as you're moving your shoulders, we're just opening up our chest, working on shoulder mobility, trying to find any asymmetries or sticky spots or spots that don't feel quite so good. I seem to have one here on my left shoulder. So just take a few minutes to move in whatever way feels the best. So that can be bringing your hands above your head, keeping your hands a little bit higher on your head, or keeping your hands down towards your neck. So we're just playing around, trying to find what feels tight and maybe not so great, or finding ways that we are flexible and maybe a way we didn't know before. All right, go ahead and bring your hands still interlaced up and over your head one more time. Reach as high to the ceiling as you can. And then we're going to keep our weight in our left foot as we bend to the right. So my left hip is out to the side. I'm bending to the right. You can go a different direction. We're going to do both. And let's come back to center again. Reach the hands up as high as you can. And this time, right hip comes out to the side. Weight stays in your right foot. Let's drop the hands over to the left, getting a nice stretch through our right side body. And let's go ahead and come back to center once again and drop those hands. Shake it out. Woo, triceps are feeling it after all those push-ups. Okay, from here, we're going to do some shoulder circles. So we're going to do both arms at the same time. Thumbs are coming forward. We're bringing our biceps by our ears, reaching behind us. Go ahead and take a step forward if you need to so you don't hit anything behind you. And let's just move our shoulders full range of motion, whatever that means to you. So that means one arm might be different than the other. It might mean that you can only move maybe half of the width of the circle that I'm doing. Find what works best for you. We're just getting out all the kinks right now. If you think about it, most days we don't do much overhead type stuff. Maybe we're reaching for dishes or something high up on a shelf, but that's probably not an everyday thing, or if it is, it's only for a second or so. Okay, let's go ahead and reverse directions, other way. You might notice that this direction is a little harder, or maybe it's a little easier. As always, we're just being very aware as we move and how we're feeling. Feeling those shoulder blades squeeze, feeling those abs work so our torso isn't going back and forth or moving around too much. And let's go ahead and get one more in this direction. And let those arms fall to the ground. Take the feet a little bit wider. We're just going to get some side-to-side movement through the torso. I love this one. We're twisting through the torso. We're not just throwing the arms side to side. Go ahead and let yourself come up onto those big toes as you twist. We're just twisting our spine out. After sitting all day, maybe only moving back and forth, it's good to get some twisting movement, some side-to-side movement, ways we don't normally move. Nicely done. And let's go ahead and come back to center. All right. Next up, world's greatest stretch. I love this one. I know you all love it too. So go ahead and do it with me. Let's start at the top of our mat. Make sure you have some space behind you. Find your weight on your left foot. Scoop your right knee into your chest. Couple ankle circles in each direction. Get out those kinks. And with control, let's step that right foot back. Reverse lunge. Both hands come to the inside of that left foot. Keep your right hand down. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your right butt. And take the gaze past that left thumb. And from here, we're going to bring our left hand to the outside of our left foot. Straighten the left leg. Hamstring stretch. Extra calf stretch. This is extra credit. Take the toes up to the ceiling. If that's too intense, go ahead and set those toes back down. And let's look forward. Step the right foot forward to meet the left, and we stand up. Nice work. Other side. Find your weight on your right foot. Bring your left knee into your chest. Couple ankle circles in each direction. And with control, step it back, reverse lunge. Both hands to the inside of that right foot. Keep your left hand down. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. Squeeze your left butt. Gaze is past the thumb. And let's bring right hand to outside of right foot. Straighten the right leg. Maybe toes up to ceiling. Maybe not. See how it feels. And if your toes are pointing up toward the ceiling, go ahead and set them down. Bring the left foot forward to meet the right foot, and we stand up. Maybe take a shoulder circle, put those shoulders back in place. All right, last stretch. We're going to come down to the ground in our, I almost said seated figure four, our supine, aka laying on our back, figure four. So both knees are going to be bent, feet are going to be flat on the ground. Take your time getting down there. And once you are down here, go ahead and cross your right ankle over the top of your left knee. If this is enough of a stretch in the outside of your right hip, go ahead and stay here. If you need something more intense, bring that left knee in towards your chest. Reach your hands for the back of your left thigh and pull that left side towards your chest. If you need an even deeper stretch, go ahead and use your right elbow to push your right knee away from you. Let's focus on the breathing. So focusing on the exhales, relaxing a little more with each exhale. And let's go ahead and take one more full breath here. And after that breath, go ahead and set your left foot on the ground. And let's switch our feet. So right foot comes to the ground. Left ankle crosses over the top of our right knee. Stay here. Or for a deeper stretch, bring your right knee into your chest and reach for the back of your right thigh. If this is enough, stay here. If you need a deeper stretch, use your left elbow to push your left knee away from you. Find what feels good. Don't push it too deep. If your body's fighting you, or you find that you're gritting your teeth or making the pain face, it's probably a little too much for today. Once again, focus on those exhales. Feel the muscles relax a little bit more with each breath. And let's go ahead and take one more full breath here. And after that last full exhale, go ahead and release your right foot to the ground and uncross your left leg. Make your way up to seated, standing, kneeling, or your office chair maybe, unfortunately. And that is all we have time for today, for today's stretch break. So like I said, stick around. We have our, get out of the sun there. Stick around. We have our Fitness Myths webinar starting right now. Should be fun. We'll be done right at 3:30 so that you can get back to work. So thank you for joining today and stick around for that webinar.